Good afternoon. How are you? Welcome to the Warm and Toasty Online Memory Afternoon, episode 52. 52. Is it sunny where you are? Is it nice? Is it wintry? It's the weirdest weather, isn't it? This last week. I mean, we're British. Let's talk about the weather for half an hour in a lift. No. It's like been really sunny and snowing at the same time. Global warming. What's going on? We've got a show for you this afternoon. Oh, have we a show? Yes, we have for episode 52. We've got the memory of the week. The memory of this week, which we'll come back to in a little while, is about journeys, going on journeys. Well, it started off thinking with my good lady about journeys by train. But it could be train, plane, or automobile. Where did you go? What did you do? Black cabs and buses, bikes and boats, but most of all, train journeys. Love to hear your memories of those times. Perhaps did anyone go on a steam train? I love steam trains. I love steam trains, I do. We've got the retro raffle, 2 questions, maybe 2 actual prizes today. Yes, I know, outrageous. We've got the lovely Adi Johnson will be joining us live and direct, singing 3 songs this afternoon. I'm really looking forward to that. He's got a new one coming up too, new song. We've got a hello and a story from Sylvie, aka Sylvia, from our Enoch House Memory Afternoons. A lot of you remember her. We've got Biscuit Bar of the Week. Oh my God, how controversial. We're bringing back the biscuits. Inspired by Petra. Yeah, absolutely. And Jeanette and Lorraine. Talking of Jeanette, where is she? Let me find her. Let's welcome her to the screen. Let's welcome Mr. Tom Hardy too. There they are. How are you guys?
Hi.
Very well, thank you. How you doing?
Looking very bright, both of you.
Thank you. Quite dense.
It's not really, not really fair. You're not dense. It's
Jim.
not really fair. You looking this well, both of you, in lockdown.
Oh, it's not lockdown anymore, though, is it?
It's for
Not
some.
really. We're allowed to see people in gardens and outdoors.
Yeah, I kind of guess. I guess until it's all free and everything's open, I kind of still feel it's a bit of a lockdown.
Yeah,
a letdown, maybe. How are you,
Showdown.
Tom? You all right, Tom?
Yes, I'm fine, thank
you. Tom Hardy?
Yeah, just plodding on as usual. Yeah.
What's been the best thing about your week, Tom?
I've got a stand for my amplifier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Say no more. Nice. The best thing of the week. Wow. What a week you've had.
Well, it's so exciting.
Oh, no, you just can't hide it. And Jeanette Lyons, who's very, very tall today.
I'm very tall. I've moved my computer. It's up higher. And so I don't know why I'm so tall. I could slouch down in my chair.
No, I don't.
I've got one of those lovely office chairs that spins round and tilts. And it's lovely. But I'll sit up properly. Yeah, nothing special for me this week. It was Easter, wasn't it? Last weekend.
Short week.
And I did a bit of gardening, which is nice. And then on Sunday, my sister and I went round to friends that have got a kind of small farm, and there were 6 of us outdoors having a barbecue because we were allowed to. That was nice.
Wow.
I just don't really know how to be in company anymore. I have to watch what I say and just, yeah. I felt I had to go in a separate car to Jade because I just thought, do you know what? I just don't know how I'm going to cope with this. And I might need to just go home when I'm ready and not stay for the duration. I did stay, but yeah, I wasn't drinking or anything else. I just wanted to be ready to leave whenever I felt like it because I just was unsure about getting out there.
It's a real thing now, isn't it? Social anxiety.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I've got that.
Yeah, I've got it. Oh.
I had a meeting this morning, a work meeting with the owner of a business that's one of my clients, and that I was so nervous and just kind of like, oh, do I look right? Do I sound right? You know, what am I doing? And got there 9 o'clock. Oh, I'd been up really early. I got up at 7 so that I could get ready and make sure I'd got all the information and everything I needed. And got there at like, I don't know, 10 to 9 and nobody there. And then I think his secretary came and she said, "Oh, are you seeing him?" "Yeah, 9 o'clock." And she went, "Oh, he's forgotten then because he's not going to be in till later." So I'd made all that. She said, "But you know, you're here now. You might as well work from here rather than at home." And it's like, okay, that's kind of weird with kind of odd people. I saw about 3 people. It was very strange.
It's probably
I've
gonna
got
do
so
it.
much anti-bac on my hands. I was using it like perfume and keeping
One of
a
those
mask
sort of
on.
big white suits, full body.
Oh, that's what I wanted. Yeah,
Hazmat
suit.
suit, is it?
Yeah. But yeah, so that's another highlight, if you like. I've been to see
I
a
get-
client and they weren't there.
I was thinking to myself, really, the only way is just to practice doing it. It's
What,
like
just going
anything.
out and seeing people.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you want to play a
Mm.
guitar, you got to practice it. If you want to be a singer, you got to practice it.
I
If
don't
you-
do that either. My nails have got really long. I'm just doing nothing. I'm
Oh,
just
God.
working.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Weird
if we all
times.
keep practice, it'll be normal soon.
Yes.
Let's say hello to Kim. Good afternoon, all, says Kim. Hi, Kim and gang. Christine says, hello, my lovely 3. Well, hello, my lovely 1 plus the
Oh.
innocent one.
I love them.
Afternoon, Kim, says Tom. Jenny says, hello, all. Jeanette, I found your message from before Christmas by accident. I
Oh.
just don't know how to work this modern technology, lol.
I don't remember sending a message.
No. Well, she's found it.
Excellent. I shall look back on my messages.
See what
I've
that's
sent.
all about. Good afternoon, lovely people, says Carol. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. Duncan says, Guten Tag, Vormand hast die Volk. With the
He's in
kiss.
Germany. He's in Germany.
Yeah, das ist gut, yeah. Das ist ein Regler. Nice to see you, Duncan. Let's get into it with a retro raffle. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. It's the retro raffle, never has been seen. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's coming to your screen. Retro raffle, Facebook Live. Yeah. Right, retro raffle is back this week. It's back with 2 questions and 2 prizes. And as Dirty Barry didn't come around this week because it was Easter, I've decided we can award you a badge or a CD for getting it right. With one proviso, the badges have just been ordered. So they might not be available for a
4
week.
years.
4 years. Till 2025, my dears. No, they should be ready in a week or 2. So if you win a badge, if you choose a badge, because some of you have got all the CDs, some of you haven't. But if you choose a badge, you just have to wait for them. And if I don't have it already, you just need to send me your address, if you could. And I promise to keep it close to my heart and not share it with anyone. Data protection. The first question is a multiple choice for you lovely people, and as today is about journeys, the show's theme today is journeys. Let's just check this. I just need to check my message. Steve Brady from America says, have to go to work shortly, but can visit with you all for a little. Good to see everyone. Well, it's lovely to see you, Steve, and I hope when you get there you have a lovely day at work. Jeanette, you got to me via Jono. Ooh. You wanted my address for the Christmas box. Thank you again. It was a lovely surprise.
It wasn't for Christmas. It was.
No. It was for
It
all
was
time.
just a
Jeanette.
warm and toasty goodie package.
Jeanette can't remember delivering it. It's fine.
Oh, I do. Yes, I remember being very wowed by how glamorous Jenny is and how young looking she is too.
Also, 2 ums. Hi, Irene. Nice to see you. And Colin. Question. Should we do the question? Should we?
Yeah.
Should we, Jeanette and Tom? What do you think, loves? Right, here it is. Multiple choice. Which is Britain's busiest railway station when measured by the number of passengers? Is it A, Birmingham New Street, B, Waterloo Station in London, C, Manchester Piccadilly, or D, Colchester Town?
St Bottles, as we know it.
Bottoffs. It's got. I don't know if it's the same at yours, Tom and Jeanette. There's half really brilliant sunshine and half a sky of foreboding cloud, oncoming storm.
Pale blue, a bit cloudy pale blue.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good theme for a future week. As we're British and talking about the weather, that'd be a theme for another week because we love talking about the weather, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
If you ever get bored and you're in a lift and you're with somebody from England, you just talk about the weather. My whole life I
Yeah.
found that. Nice out there, isn't it? Yeah, well, it's half sky. Half the sky is sunshine and half the sky is foreboding clouds. Hi, Christine. Oh no, she said, did you hear that the Duke has just died? Yeah. So sorry to hear of the nation's loss. Prince Philip has passed away this morning, I believe. I did hear that on the news.
Me too.
Sad news. Rosanna, hi. Jenny's going with B, Waterloo Station in London. Irene's going with Manchester Piccadilly. Duncan's going E because I've got a C, D, and badge already. Ah, what a nice person. He's just giving himself up. He's putting himself on the tracks. He's taking one for the team. Thank you for the mag. Oh, brilliant. If I've got it here. The new newsletter, it has been sent and it will be coming via email to those who want it via email. It's got Dominic Butler's artwork on the front and it's very good. It's got all sorts of wonderful things in. It's got some stuff with Marie, one of our regulars. Kim, send me your address. You probably want some paper copies of that. Yeah, it's out now and it will go out on email. If you don't get a copy and you want one, as long as you live in England or the UK, I can send it to you pretty quickly. If not, no. Oh, sorry, I digress. Kim's going C, Manchester Piccadilly. Carol's going Waterloo Station. And Janina Doyle, good afternoon to you, young lady, is going B also. Well, the good news is B is correct. Waterloo Station in London is the biggest or busiest railway station when measured by the number of passengers. So you all have to let me know. Kim, Carol, no, Kim got it wrong. So, Kim, I have not got my brain on today. I can't tell you about it. I will tell you about it later.
Was surprised not to see Thorpe Soken on there, actually. That's always very busy, isn't it?
Very busy. Yeah, well, Liverpool Street's very busy as well. When
It
you
is, yeah.
So
You could have
Jenny,
I was thinking you might have weather of the week, couldn't you?
weather of the week.
Snow versus sunshine.
You could have it at the moment in Colchester because we
We
get
have
both of them
both.
together, don't we?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Sunshine and snow.
It's really weird. Jenny, Carol, Janina, do let me know if you'd like a badge or a CD and I will send it to you. Actually, Carol, I think, has just got a badge and I don't know if she's got all those CDs. You might not have the coast to coast one. Do let me know and you will get one sent to you. I need your address though. And as I said it, Kim, give me your address as well. All right. Next question. Jeanette and Tom, sorry. Until 1976, Jeanette and Tom, what were black taxi cabs in London legally required to carry in their boots?
Was it the
What-
passenger?
Legally required or allowed?
Legally required.
Oh.
Yes, it was the law.
They had to.
Yes,
Passive,
until
wasn't
1976. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
Passengers in the boot?
A talkative cat parrot, B, a poetry book by D.H. Lawrence, C, a bale of hay, or D, a driving manual? Jeanette and Tom. Have you ever
Never guess who I've had in the back of my cab this week. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, and I've heard them actually say it as well.
Yeah, well, you're being a Londoner and all that.
Do you
Yeah,
remember getting in cabs and you kind of find yourself asking them how their day's been? Have they had
No.
any interesting rides? Did you ever do that?
Oh, hang on. No, there was a thing that you'd always have to say to them, have you been busy tonight then?
Yeah.
And I remember I got into a taxi with a friend of mine in Spain. This is going off the on a
Right.
tangent here. My friend Pigs and I were on holiday in Spain, and we got a taxi really late at night. And he was being a bit teetotal at the time. I wasn't. And I know a few words in Spanish, but not very much. And we got into this taxi late at night, and we always joked about saying the busy tonight thing. So in Spanish, I said to the driver, "Busy tonight?" And then Pigs was laughing his head off because this guy was reeling off all this
All of
stuff
these
in
pairs.
Spanish.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Pigs, and obviously I don't understand a word of it. And then
Universal.
finally, the taxi driver said something about, where I could just about understand it, like, where did you learn to speak Spanish? So with us laughing, and I was able to just turn around and say an area of Spain that I'd been to a lot. So it seemed as though I'd understood every word he'd said.
Yeah.
That's nothing. So that's my busy tonight taxi story.
It's a great story. It's the universal language of taxi drivers. They want to know to tell you all about their fares. What are people saying? Duncan saying E, a sack of live eels. Yep, see above. He's
Jelly
foregoing
deals.
chance. Jenny wants to see D. What's that, Tom?
Jelly deals, I think. Yeah.
Jelly deals.
London.
Near South London, I think. Yeah.
Kim's going D, driving manual. Jenny's going D, driving manual. Kim's put it in capital letters, D. Carol's going D. Brian's going A. He believes it's a talkative parrot. And then Brian is saying he's going with C, hey. Well, actually, let me tell you the right answer. I threw a bit of a wobbly threw you a bit of a googly with D, a driving manual, because the right answer for what until 1976 black taxi cabs in London legally were required in their boot was C, a bale of hay. And let me tell you why. Because when the Hackney carriages started running, they were powered by a horse rather than an engine, and that horse needed food. The Act made it illegal for cabbies to feed their animals unless it was fed hay by hand or using a bag. Plus, it had to be tethered at a taxi rank, and the council had to supply a water trail. Presumably, these rules had the intention of stopping traffic jams. The law made sure that the drivers also had food on hand to meet the horse's needs, and for a while it was one of those ancient unnecessary laws. So, Brian, if you haven't got them, choose a CD or a badge and I'll get it sent out to you, sir. Well done, all. That is our week's retro raffle. Anything
Good
to
questions.
add, Tommy or Tommy? Sorry, I know I'm getting familiar. Tom or Jeanette, not Tommy or Janetta.
My London family call me Tommy.
Yeah, they do.
They
Anything to add, Tommy or Janetta?
That's exactly what they do. Yeah.
Janetta was a type of car that my friend Jan had years ago. Back in
Was it really?
yeah,
Alfa
late
Romeo.
70s, early 80s. He had I think it was a dark green. And,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Gaz Top had one as well.
I remember the theme tune. Janetta, are you better? Are you well?
Rosetta.
Oh, Rosanna, are you Anna? Are you well? I don't know. I'm making it up.
You're having a very odd day today, Jono. Odder
Yeah.
than usual.
I'm a bit like the weather, you know. I'm a bit foreboding and I'm a bit full of sunshine. Watch out, kids. Yeah, Brian's going to have a badge and I'll get that sent to you. Now, young people of internet land, we have some an interesting facts. Have I got a jingle? Yeah, I got a jingle.
Yay.
Some interesting facts about you, what you've done in your life. Some interesting facts about you, the places you've been, the people you've seen. Well, this week on Some Interesting Facts, we have a little hello and a story from Sylvia. Sylvia, some know her as Sylvia, some know her as Sylvie. She doesn't mind either. She's a really lovely lady, very glamorous, very, very beautiful. And she comes to our Enoch house Friday afternoons, or she did before lockdown. We will be back. Don't know it'll be on a Friday, but we will be back. I should say that. We don't know it'll be on a Friday, but we will be back. I spoke to her only yesterday and we had a chat, and she gave in this little message, this little video, she gives a hello and she shares a little story about when her dad used to get drunk at the pub on a Sunday afternoon and go home and go into, because the flats where she lived, they all look the same. Her dad used to come home and he'd get the door wrong and he'd go in another house, another flats indoors and get in somebody else's bed by mistake. Have a listen. We'll get out of your way. I'll take the lovely Tom and Jeanette off and my good self. As we say, here's some interesting facts and a hello from Sylvie.
Hello, everybody. I just look forward to when we all meet again. I can't wait to see you all. I've really missed the club, and I'm sure I know we all have. And it'd be just lovely when we finally hear we can get back again. I have missed you all on a Friday afternoon, and I hope you're all well. I keep in touch with some of whose phone numbers I've got, but the ones who I haven't, I just hope you're all well, and I look forward to seeing you when we can meet again. So, love to you all from Sylvia. My dad, wasn't it, when he used to, oh yeah, because people said, oh, is that really true? I said, it was the honest, God's honest truth. He used to get drunk on a Saturday, or a Sunday dinner time. The pub shut at 2 then. They wasn't open all day. They used to shut at 2 o'clock in them days on a Sunday. And he used to roll out, and we was out, obviously. My mum used to take us over Lee Bridge Road on Sunday. He'd roll out the pub, and all the doors looked the same. Well, ours would be shut because we were out. And he'd go up to the next floor and walk. The Wises always had their door open. They'd go rolling in the Wises flat and get in the first bedroom, the nearest one. It was their son's bed, actually. He was about 18, I think. A teenager, Stanley Wise. There was Mr. and Mrs. Wise and their children, and he was about 18, and my dad used to get in Stanley Wise's bed. And they'd say, Mr. Roy, you're in the wrong flat, you live downstairs. He used to tell them to, I won't repeat the word off, you know. And then in the end, they used to have to call the police because he wouldn't budge.
So he used
You'd think they would have shut their door on a Sunday, because it didn't happen every week, but it happened quite frequently, you know.
So every time, frequently, he'd come home from the pub and get in your neighbour's bed.
He'd get in Stanley Wise's bed, honestly, yeah. And the kids all ran up to me and my mum and sister when we came home from Lee Bridge Road. Mrs. Roy, the police have been again. My mum would say, oh, what now? She said, about your husband, he's got in Stanley Wise's flat again, Mrs. Wise's flat, and gone in her son's bed. It wasn't actually Mrs. Wise's bed he got in, which perhaps is just as well.
Well, I mean, that did put an extra flavour onto the story, I must admit.
Yeah, it was the son's bed, you know.
Oh, that's a great story. Oh, the lovely Sylvia. What a lovely lady she is. I hope she can tune in today and listen into that, because we say hi to you, Sylvie. Hope you're well. Well, I know you're well and you're doing okay, but like all of us, you could do with some normality and getting back to normal after the lockdown state we've been in. But it's good to see you on the video there and hear your story, and we hope to see you again soon. You remember Sylvie, Tom and Jeanette?
Oh, yeah, she's lovely. And I know she used to travel to Enoch House, and you were right, John. She always looked very glamorous. Very
Always,
nice
yeah,
lady.
really. 2 buses she'd get, I found out yesterday.
Oh,
Took her an hour to get there.
wow. I
That's
hope it was
commitment.
worth it for her. I hope we didn't disappoint.
Oh, well, no, I just remember that. I think the second picture in that little video sequence was her actually telling that story. Because I saw Chrissy laughing next to her. I love that story.
That's good.
There she is, Sylvie. Thanks very much, Sylvie. Hope you get on. Or if you can't get on, hope you can watch it back later. Christine says, oh, Sylvia just phoned. She can't get on. Oh,
Aw.
no. Oh, we're sorry to hear that, Christine. Sandy says Stanley Wise had a big surprise. Stan Wise had a big surprise. He did indeed. Ella says, hi from Ellie and Jan the Nan. Oh, Jan the Nan's watching, listening. Hey, Jan the Nan, how are you, love? All right. I don't know why I keep doing that. Why do I do it in that accent? I don't know. We miss you. We miss you. Thanks, Sylvie. That was the lovely Sylvie. So, memory of the week, Tom and Jeanette. You must remember, you must have a story pulled from nowhere without preparation or anything. Journeys. You know, I grew up, my dad worked at London Transport. He worked at Old Street Ticket Office, and he used to have get a privilege ticket. So that means he got about a third off wherever we went. So we'd get a train from Liverpool Street to Clacton once a year, and we go and stay in Jaywick for our holidays, often Essex coast. Sometimes we went to Camber Sands, Pontins or something like that. But I just remember journeys on the train and those big thick tickets they used to give. But do you remember journeys, trains, planes, automobiles, buses? No, didn't go anywhere, do you know?
Oh, on a bus. I kind of remember. My mum didn't drive, and my dad was always working, so he always had a car. But no, I don't remember. I remember driving. We lived in Bristol, and my grandparents, both sets of grandparents, lived in Colchester, and so there were 4 of us children in the back of a car. It was a pale blue Zephyr with kind of wings on the back of it. It was a big car, and so my mum and dad in the front, and us 4 in the back. Me with my bucket. I didn't travel well, and I just remember going along the A12 and with the trains going alongside, and us, well, me, my brothers shouted to my dad, "Come on, let's beat the train, let's beat it." And my dad used to put his foot down and be racing the train along the A12. No other traffic. That's the only kind of journey that I remember. I was probably about, I don't know, maybe 6.
Oh, bless you, you little bucket. How about you, Tom?
Yeah.
You must have been on a journey in your time. You're a well-travelled man.
I had a really nice journey. I travelled by train, because you were talking about trains mostly, weren't you? I think you said. I travelled to southern Spain by train.
Whoa!
Once. And we with a girlfriend I had then, and we stopped off in Paris and in Madrid on the way down, and that was a really nice. I mean, it's just really nice to go by train, isn't it? I really like travel by train. And just like a really nice journey.
Wow,
a bit uncomfortable overnight because we couldn't afford the sleeper. But that was, he was quite young then, so I think I can't remember. Maybe I was 20, maybe 18, 20. Yeah.
Nice, going across Europe. How romantic!
Yeah, you could get like tickets. I think you can still get them like Transalpino tickets, and you can get off places and on, and it doesn't cost you anything. So you could stop
like a
anywhere
rover.
you like. Yeah. And you could stay there for a few days, and then come back and join the train again. Yeah.
That sounds lovely. I'd like to do that now.
I'd do it again. Yeah,
I love.
My daughter went. Sorry, John.
Oh, you go on. Your daughter went where?
She went interrailing a couple of years ago when she finished sixth form college. First thing, like the next day after they finished, her and Alice went interrailing and just had the best time. They went all over Europe, had a great time.
Yeah, do it. Lovely.
Yeah, I never got to do that. I wanted to do it, and I couldn't get anybody to come with me. And back in those days, you couldn't do that. It was unsafe to a female traveling on her own. So yeah, I still want to do it. Only this time I'll do it on a motorbike.
Oh, well, it's time yet. And that'll be a journey of its own, won't it?
Yeah.
And you'll report back on that, I'm sure.
I will.
Ellie says she's Jan and Nan is pleased to hear our voices. Well, we're pleased you're with us, both of you. And I hope you're both doing well. Sandy says, before I forget, I hope you all had a good Easter. Yes, no chocolate this year. It wasn't really like Easter. I just did spring cleaning. Don't know about Tom and Jeanette. But
gardening and chocolate Guinness cake, which was the closest I got.
Guinness cake.
Yeah, Lorraine makes that. It's lovely. It's not very sugary. It's really, really lovely.
What did you do? Do anything Eastery, Tom?
I had Easter eggs. Well, I didn't have very many actually. Small ones. We buy small Easter eggs so we don't pig out too much.
Yeah,
and our daughter bought us a chocolate chicken.
A real one? Oh, a
real
chocolate
one.
You're
a real one, Tom.
Yeah, chocolate. You got chicken in your garden.
I'm coming round, Tom.
Yeah.
No,
I like chickens.
only a chocolate one.
Only.
We did think about having chickens, but they just ruin the garden, and we haven't got very.
Do they?
Garden. Yeah. I mean, your garden, Big Rocks, is quite long, isn't it? So
yeah. I could dedicate a whole area.
Yes, down the back.
But then I'd have to stay at home all the time and look after them, and I want to go on holiday.
Yeah. Well, we hope you all had a good Easter. Sorry, Tom.
You got a sister?
Yeah, but she'll come with me.
Well, she'd have to stay home, wouldn't she?
No, we go to Jan's place.
Jan the man.
Get Neve to look after them.
She lives in London.
Well, she can come back while you're on holiday.
She's going to Guatemala, actually.
You're putting a lot of obstacles in your way.
Well, it's just there'll be nobody. That's the thing.
Well,
There'll
I'm
be
sure-
nobody to look after the chickens. I'd have to eat them before I went.
Oh dear. Probably we should end
All
there.
of them.
Let's read out a few comments. I hope everybody else had a good Easter. It was a little bit different this year, but it was Easter, and I hope everybody had a nice time and celebrated stuff. Jenny says, I remember going on the steam trains. Oh, did you, Jenny? To London for the day. When we got home, we were sooty and our clothes were as well. Yeah, but going on a steam train.
Wow.
I have been on steam trains. I do look very young, and you would think I'm not old enough to sort of like know of the steam train. They were still going years later. And it's great, but I love steam trains.
Stevenson's Rocket, I think you went.
I think that was the one, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was early doors.
You were the first passenger, were you?
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Yeah. Janina says we also used to travel by train on our Priv tickets. Oh, did you? My dad was a train driver on the Colchester London line. Oh, wow. Yeah, we used to go all over. Well, I say all over. We'd go to the Essex coast or wherever Camber Sands is once a year, and it was great, wasn't it? Wasn't it great going on a train? We've been on a train. I haven't been on a train for ages. Tony James, the legendary singer, he travelled through Scandinavia by train, Norway into Sweden and then Denmark. Lovely way to see the countries. Wow. And he also travelled a lot when he was younger using my red bus Rover. Yes. I was waiting for the joke. I knew it was coming, being Tony. Here's one. We've got living proof. Sandra is now on the bus again. She says, hi, I'm on the bus again. Every week she rings and I love it. She's listening to us, traveling around Colchester. I assume she's in Colchester, listening to the show on the bus. How cool is that? It's like a little radio show, isn't it? Sandy says, we were the first family in our street to take a European holiday by sleeper train to northern Italy when I was 4. Wow, what a memory. Dad woke me to show me the snowy mountaintops from my top bunk. Lovely memory. Oh, that's beautiful memory.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's really almost make me emotional. I will need to carry on and talk about Marie, who says, hi, everyone. I love traveling on trains, especially over the Chapel Viaduct. Oh, wow. I did a video at the bottom of the viaduct. I've never gone over the top. I'd love that. Love viaducts. I don't know what it is. I think I was meant to be born in the 1940s. That's sort of the time. I love sort of trains and viaducts and wars. Christine says, I also love steam trains. It was a long journey to London and Mum used to give us colouring. So my sister and I rushed to get to a table. I suppose that's colouring pencils. Yes. And you still get now, you can go on the trains and have the table in the middle where you can get the kids doing the drawings. Love it, love it, love it. Any more memories of going travelling?
Jenny Lisco said, nice one on there.
When we used to meet the train in Colchester, when our father came home for the weekends occasionally, I used to love the Norwich train, not the Norwich. I can't pronounce words. Have you been to Norwich lately? Yes, near Leicester Square. I used to love the Norwich train thundering through the station. It was so loud. I've never forgotten it. Would love to experience that again. Having stood on the station when them fast trains go through, lucky you're on that side of the rail. I can tell you, missus. Lovely, lovely memory. Sandy says, you make me laugh, John. Oh, retro man. Oh, that's me. Why, like Jeanette and Tom, why do we keep all this information about times gone by upstairs?
I don't know. Can't remember what we did yesterday.
I can't. I honestly can't.
I remember everything from years ago.
I can't, and I've got to go to the hospital in a week or so to have some special tests because I can't remember like my name or things like in the recent future. But I can remember when I went to Camber Sands when I was like 9.
I can't remember things in the recent future either. No.
I see what you said, Tom. I was trying to let that one go and just feel a little bit sorry for Jono.
don't feel sorry for me. I dish it out. It's good to get it back.
It's a laugh, isn't it?
Oh,
It is a laugh.
Sandra is on the bus. She's going to the seaside, Walton or Clacton. And years ago, she had took the train to Brightlingsea.
Brightlingsea.
They don't have a station. Do they have a station still?
Not anymore.
No, it's a shame. That's a nice part of the world, Brightlingsea. Hi, Jeff.
It
Hi,
is.
Penny. Hope you're doing well.
So Alresford Creek, there's where the bridge used to be, isn't there still?
Yeah.
But the track
Yes.
isn't there anymore. Yeah.
Sandy's giving me on the comment. Recent future is hard to remember. I think that's a future album of mine. Recent future.
It's good title.
Right. I can see Adi Johnson is preparing himself. I don't know if he can hear us. I'm going to see if I can bring him forth. And welcome the wonderful Adi Johnson to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Adi Johnson, how are you, sir?
Hi guys, I'm all right. I'm hanging in there. How you doing?
Bless you. We're good. We wondered if you've been on a nice train journey at all.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, not recently,
No.
obviously, but been on a few nice train journeys. South of France was quite nice. Went to see my friend
Oh.
Jed. That was pretty cool. From Toulouse up to the Lot region. Beautiful, stunning scenery in that. We went and I did a couple of gigs over there actually with them, and they're up in Captainac in the whatever region it is. Can't think what it is at the moment.
It's the Never regions. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was lovely. But yeah, I did a lot of traveling around when I was touring, and that, you know, back in 2018 and before. So you know, it became a means of transport because I was in London as well, and much more central. Much more sense to, you know, travel out from centre of London.
Yeah.
Chuff
I-
chuff.
You know, when people talk about stuff, I don't normally get jealous, but when they say they've been on a train journey like Tom through France or Europe, and you're in France, I'm jealous. I really am, because I love going on trains.
Oh,
Have you been on the Channel, the train link into Paris?
I did actually. Yeah, again going over. for
Lovely,
another
isn't
gig.
it?
Yeah, it was it's quite amazing, really.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, it's over and done with before you're kind of settling down with a beer, and next thing you know,
Yeah.
you're off. But yeah, so I was mentioned earlier on the show, talking about a steam train. My mum dug out an old picture of the steam train that runs from, I don't know where it ran from actually. I guess it went to London eventually. It was along the back of Long Melford. There's a railway track there now disused,
Wow.
and it backed up. Their house backed out onto, but you could see the train go by. You know, it was quite fascinating to see because I guess it was running up until the 60s or something, was it? So it was quite late when it was still running, and I was going to try and dig it out, but I hadn't had time today. But yeah, so another little train story there. Anyway.
Yeah. It's a nice-
Conjuring up images of the railway children. And they'd
Yeah,
sit on that fence and
Yeah.
watch the steam trains going by.
yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah, just a different time and sort of no worries, no responsibilities. Childhood.
almost
No,
smell
but
it,
that's
can't
probably
you?
why we're here. What's that, Adi?
You can almost smell it, you know, the
Yeah.
smell of the burning coals and the
Yeah, for me, it's because my dad was he was a fireman. Like, he used to feed the fire in a steam train when he started, and then went on to work on the underground. So in our family, there's always been people working on trains. I worked at Moorgate Station.
No way.
In different places. Yeah, I was a railman. I used to get on the intercom and sing to people, "Good morning, good morning." They didn't complain once. I did it all the time. It was a thing for a
I
while.
can imagine that. It's lovely.
Yeah, I really loved it. Adi's getting people going crazy already. Sandy in capital letters, followed by an exclamation mark, just says, "Adi." Barbara says, "Hi, Adi."
Yeah. Oh, I see. Annalie, hi, Barbara. Oh,
And then it's not long till Sandy starts, "Here, Adi, get your hair cut."
well, maybe she could come and do it for me. Is she handy with a pair of scissors?
Oh, well, you want to watch that? You just don't know. Hi, Adi, says Annalisa.
Oh, yeah, Annalisa. All the way from Italy.
Quanta Costa. I said that once. We was in a recording studio, a rehearsal studio, my band, and the lady that came served us was Italian, And I knew Quanta Costa meant how much, sort of thing, as it cost. And I said that, Quanta Costa. And then, like Jeanette, she just went, which is not actual Italian. And I just didn't know what to do with myself. But there we go. Adi, I've heard a rumor that you sing songs.
It has been known. I do it from time to time.
From time to time. It's a little thing you do, and a little thing that you do rather splendidly well.
Oh.
Maybe we should get out your way and let you tell us what you're going to do next.
Okay.
Get yourself set up.
Yeah, we'll do. Okay, thank you very much. Just make sure this is all done up and it doesn't drop off in the middle.
You don't want anything dropping off, Adi.
Preferably not. They tend to as you get older, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, Adi Johnson.
So this is an old chestnut of mine called Thank You for the Good Things. And it was written about my grandfather, late grandfather, who actually passed away. It was his 30th anniversary in March. So I thought it would be a good one to do. If I can remember how it goes, and blow away the cobwebs inside this. Me a good try, and I'm not for formality. And now the room, a dusty museum, my arc of blood, it paints our ceiling. Thank you for the good things that I hope will live on in me. I'm told that I am blessed. Now I'm down to, and now I play and sing. But there are some things that I'm not too proud about. But I will strive to do what you think is right. Oh, thank you for the good things that I want will live on in me. Thank you for the good things that I want to live on in me. This song is just a pop song. But now I say all I wanna say, and I question, oh, should or shouldn't I? Why would you frown? Oh, smile for me. Oh, thank you for the good things that I want will live on in me. sky. Oh, well, it falls in me.
Adi Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. He comes around here with all these talent. What's going on? Shaming us
Don't you
mere
know that-
mortals.
Oh, that made me cry. That was
Oh,
so beautiful.
Oh, Jeanette.
Sorry, I'm just so
What your
emotional.
makeup
all
there?
the
I wasn't
I
sure I was
haven't
going to
got-
get through it. I haven't played it in ages. So
Beautiful.
Oh, you did. You did. And your guitar's really shiny. Do you polish it a lot? Because when you was playing, I was looking at it and I thought, I think I see a reflection of a naked man in it, but it could just be me. I don't know.
oh, that'll be Dave over there. I keep
I'm
telling him to put his clothes on, and you know, I'm making it up. There's nobody here. Sadly, I'm on my own.
Dave, you're looking good. Very well groomed. Very well groomed, actually, Dave.
Naked men, just to clarify, in my house. But the answer to your question, no, I don't. In fact, I've dusted it off this morning, which is probably why it's looking shiny today.
Yeah, it looks good. Sylvia, I'm glad you got on. We've had a little bit from you. Hopefully, you'll get to catch it when you replay it. But glad you're here now.
Oh, bless.
Sandy says, "Adi, I can cut hair."
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Bring me pudding bowl round.
Lovely to hear you, Adi, says Janina.
Hey, hi, Janine.
Annalisa says, "Great song and voice. Thank you."
Oh, bless. Thank you. Thank you very much.
And let's
Nice.
get them out. It's going. It's hot. It's hot. Hot ticket. Jenny's applauding.
Oh, thank you.
Barbara says, "Fantastic and great sound."
Ah, good. We had a little-
Carol says, "Good to see Adi back. Brilliant as always."
oh, thanks.
Emily's applauding.
Oh, Emily GC. From
Yeah,
France.
Emily
We've got
GC.
international audience today.
Yes, well, that's thanks to you, Adi. Adi on radio. Watch Warm and Toasty Club, says Sandy. What a unique artist. Fantastic, says Marie.
Oh, thank you.
Adi, have you been giving these people money?
No, don't think so.
Janina says, "Love it, Adi."
Oh, thank you.
Sylvia, who gave us some lovely little story before, she says, "Very good entertainer." Kim, lovely song, Adi.
Thank you very much.
Tony James, who's a good singer himself, lovely stuff, Adi.
Oh, thanks.
Sandy's rolling up at the naked man reflection. Did look like it though, Sandy, didn't it? Did look like it. Very well groomed, very well. And Sandra just says, "Great."
Oh, well, thank you very much, everyone. It's very kind of you. It's
And you made Jeanette cry.
well, yeah, I apologise for that. In a good way, I hope, sort of.
Yeah, oh, it's lovely. It's just you were talking about your granddad, and it was making me think of my late grandparents and my late parents,
yeah.
and just gets a little bit overwhelming sometimes, doesn't it? Life.
Yeah,
Lockdown
well, this
life.
is it. And I think, but it's good to remind ourselves that, once we get beyond that emotional bit, that the gratitude that's there for them,
Yeah.
it's a positive thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just lovely. It's nice that your music invokes all kinds of emotions. It's lovely.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you very much,
And-
guys.
It is. You're a
you
great.
changed
You're a great singer. But I can echo what Jeanette's saying. I mentioned it earlier on social media the other day. I cry if somebody is crying on the telly. It makes me cry. If
Me too.
somebody gets like really good news, that also makes me cry. Yeah, just I'm at the
Big
edge.
softy, basically.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
perhaps, John, are you becoming a menopausal woman?
I think I have been a menopausal woman for the last 25 years. it seems.
All right.
Yeah. No, I'm having the male menopause.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I echo your sentiments, and 80 songs do that to you. And I often listen to them, and they're great for journeys. They're good to take with you. They're great to reflect on life, and they're great just to appreciate what a talented gentleman the man in the top left is.
I agree with that entirely.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Adi, you're coming back for 2 more, so we look forward to hearing from you again. Thank you very much, sir. We'll send you off with a wave and see you in a moment or 2, mate.
Lovely. See you in a
Thanks,
bit.
Adi.
Cheers.
Janina says she also cries when people get good news on TV. That just means we're nice people, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. So this week, what have we got for you? We have got Biscuit Bar of the Week.
Blackish. I fancy a biscuit.
Right, that's enough of that. It is Biscuit Bar of the Week, inspired by Petra talking about it on an interview that didn't quite get to air because there was wind noises. Not from Jeanette, it was actually her sister Lorraine making a lot of wind
I'll
noises,
make a change.
and it was not broadcastable. No, she was filming outdoors, and there were them sort of wind noises. I think, but maybe we'll get that. Tom's gone red.
Thinking about my sister. She's only in the living room.
Yeah, but she can't hear
I'll
us.
give her a shout.
She can't.
No, she can't.
No,
Yeah,
Lorraine,
fancy.
we love you, Lorraine. We love you, really. We've got 2 biscuit bars. First up is the Viscount bar. Still available to this day. The Viscount bar. Do you remember it? Have you bought one recently?
Is it Viscount or Viscount? Just asking.
I come from Hackney. It's Viscount.
Okay, that's fine.
If you're posh like you, it's
Like me, I'm very
Viscount.
posh.
You're probably right. It is probably Viscount. But
It is.
who would want to go to school and learn about saying Viscount when they can say Viscount all day
Yeah,
long?
absolutely. Viscount rhymes with discount.
Yes. Come and get your discount. Come and buy some Viscount. Viscount bars, or what was it? Say it again, Jeanette.
Viscount.
It sounds too nice, doesn't it? Viscounts are made by Burton's Foods. They have shiny foil wrappers with different colours depending on the biscuit inside. Mint flavoured were wrapped in a green wrapper, and orange flavoured were in an orange wrapper. Of course, as you all know, the mixture of orange and chocolate was made illegal in the UK in the 1990s,
In your house.
causing a very small group of activists to take their chocolate orange love underground, reportedly holding depraved chocolate and orange rituals in disused warehouses and underappreciated farmers' fields. People say the orange Viscounts tasted of disappointment and the green ones of endless possibilities, but that may just be a vicious rumour. That's the facts about it. And let me ask Tom Hardy, the man on the bottom left there, have you had a Viscount or a Viscount in your time?
What, a biscuit? If I get a biscuit.
A biscuit.
I don't like mint, so I don't have the mint Viscount biscuit.
You weirdos.
But I have had the other ones.
No, that's illegal, Tom. Orange and chocolate.
Yeah, I can't do mint. No.
John, I can't do orange. You can't do mint.
We're a right bunch. What do
Yeah.
you do, Jeanette?
Everything.
Yeah, we've heard.
I love all biscuits. In fact, I even made some specially for the show this week.
Oh,
They are almond cookies. They've got flaked almonds
yeah,
on the
yeah.
top, and they've got amaretto in them, and there's fake sugar, so I can eat these.
have they got any Viscount in them?
No,
What's fake sugar, by the way?
it's very expensive brown sugar that is sugar free, so it's a sweetener, but it doesn't taste of saccharin and all those other sweeteners. They leave a horrible aftertaste. But there's a really nice one called Sucrin Gold that's massively expensive, but it actually tastes like proper sugar.
What's it? Not like molasses or something like that.
No, it's not. It's sugar free, so us diabetics can eat it.
But is
And
it
if
got
you have
that
it in coffee.
artificial sweetener in it?
It is artificial of some kind. I don't know what one, but it doesn't taste like saccharin. And that kind of fake sugar. Normally with them sweeteners, I can taste them and I don't actually like the flavour of sweeteners, even like Diet Coke and Pepsi and things. Yeah.
There we go. Well, let me ask people out there. Sandy says it's Viscount because she's upmarket, but I'm low rent, and so it's. Do you like Viscounts or Viscounts? Have you tried them? That's choice number one. And how it works, if you've not viewed our show before, we give you two examples, and you vote for what one you would pick and you want in your life. You want to taste. First one was a Viscount, and the second one is Wagon Wheels. Strangely, Wagon Wheels are also made by Burton's Food. Usually they come in red or blue wrappers, depending on the jam factor, though I have seen ones in sort of gold wrappers and other colours, so they probably do some variations. They're a firm favourite of street urchins the world over due to their marshmallow wonderfulness. Just getting the facts out of the way. Wagon Wheels used to be the size of your head when you were a child, but like policemen, they keep getting smaller. As people who will remember only too well, during the 1970s, Wagon Wheels were as long as your arms and bigger than your head. And who can forget the famous advert campaign, Wagon Wheels, just like a loaf of bread. Wagon Wheels, much bigger than your head. Something like that. I don't know if I got the tune quite right, but I was told the other day we've got a wagon wheel I found in the cupboard, and I was like, I was dancing. What? Tom, tell me, you must have had a wagon wheel in your time.
I have had a wagon wheel or two in my time. Yes.
Two.
Or wagon wheels, as we like to call them in our
wheels. Yeah, that's the true saying.
Wagon wheels, yes. And you used to be able to, I don't know if you remember this, but I think it was wagon wheels back in the old days. You used to collect packets, and you used to be able to get posters of outlaws.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I
right.
didn't remember that.
Can you remember
that rings a bell.
Yeah. So I used to do that. Yeah, I can remember having Jesse James poster.
Jeanette, have you had them, including the jam one?
Yeah.
The jam
Oh,
one.
do you know Wagon Wheels? I love. When I was little, my brothers and sister, we would occasionally have them, but they were huge, and so there was. I kind of remember practicing being able to eat them by putting them in your mouth whole, and it really did kind of fill up your whole mouth. And then when I was I kind of remember doing that in late 70s with Gary Leach, and we'd try and eat one each without taking bites. And then at some point they got small, and I don't know when, but I remember I must have been about 16 when Gary and I were eating them, and they were still big then, but I don't know what year they got really little. But now, honestly, it's like a little biscuit.
Yeah, you could use.
Or my mouth has just got so big.
No, I doubt it. You could use them as frisbees in the old days, couldn't you? They were that big.
They were actually the size of wagon wheels, weren't they?
Yeah. They were based on wagon wheels, basically. Yes. Yeah, you got to have a really wide mouth. Like if you got a really big smile, like Julia Roberts, you could get one in straight in. And
I think she probably could get two in. I think.
Steady with that sort of talk. Sandra Collins, she says wagon wheel for me. Well, can't eat now. She can't eat them now. Wagon wheels for Sandra, for Sandy. Wagon wheel for this street urchin, and they were big. Kim, she says love peppermint Viscounts. Rosanna's going with wagon wheels. Yummy. Christine, Viscount for me, and Brian is wagon wheels. Oh, a bit of controversy in the Jackson home. Jenny Lithgow, the former queen of the retro raffle scene and the reinstated queen of the retro raffle scene, is going wagon wheels. I used to get one from the tuck shop at school. Never tried a Viscount or a Viscount. Yes, tuck shops. Let's bring back tuck shops on the Woman Toasty Club. We could try different things for you. Get you salivating. Every week, me, Tom and Jeanette can eat different things.
It makes me so hungry talking about biscuits and cakes and things. That's why I have to have biscuits ready now every week for when we do this.
Are you the same with like cookery shows, like the Great British Bake Off? If you watch that,
oh, absolutely,
you've got to have food with you because you're starving.
Or just had your tea before, so you're absolutely full up.
Yeah. Even then, no. Carol's going mint Viscount for her. Leah says wagon wheel is like an American moon pie. Indeed, big. Janina is going with she's going with mint Viscount all the way. Oh, this is controversial because I thought it might be one-sided. Marie's just being firm and saying I'm voting wagon wheels. Ken, hi Ken, is wagon wheel for him, please. And Graham says, hello, Tom, me old mucker.
Hello, Graham, me old mate.
That's Graham, Beck, and Tom. They can have a little chat. Where do you know Graham from, Tom?
Well, Graham used to live in Colchester, actually.
Did he really?
Yeah, he now lives way over on the other side of the country, near Whitehaven, up in the Lake, the other side of the Lake District.
Got you. Graham, do you like Viscounts or wagon wheels? Could you let us know, please? Thank you.
Graham, I think, will like a wagon wheel.
Oh, could
Why do you think that?
Yeah.
Do you know him that well?
He also likes a good
Okay.
Dubro Jumbury as well, but that's another story.
That's an illegal situation. Dubro Jumbury.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. He lives up north, he says. Jenny says, you make me want biscuits when you talk about them. I don't watch nearly misspelt that.
Cookery shows.
Cookery shows. I don't watch cookery shows for that reason. Exactly the same here. None of that, Master Chef and all that. Nah, they don't know nothing. I can't watch them. Sylvia, hello again, Sylvia. She's going wagon wheels. Tony James, wagon wheels. You've got a grin to get them in. That was one of the sayings. Yeah, got a grin to get them in.
Nice.
Yeah. Tom, my husband, is from Whitehaven, says Jenny.
My step sister lives in Whitehaven too, and her husband is from Whitehaven. Yeah, that's why they moved up there.
Oh, there's a bit of a situation going on.
Yeah.
Well, while that's going on, we're asking you to vote. Viscounts or wagon wheels? What would you prefer for the biscuit bar of the week? Well, and then we're going to turn to Mr. A.D. Johnson. He's having a little rehearsal offline. Let's see if I can get him. Come, A.D., come forth, A.D., bring yourself forward. And 1, 2, there he is. A.D. Johnson. Sorry to break up your little playing there, A.D. I need to ask you about wagon wheels or Viscounts. Are you a partaker?
Well, I don't have either, but I don't partake in eating any of them. But if I was to choose, it would be the orange Viscounts.
The orange ones.
I know.
Illegal.
I thought it would evoke that sort of response from you.
Get off the show.
Get the coat. Get me orange Viscount.
You bugger.
I notice AD calls them Viscount as well.
Oh yes, darling. Of course.
Yes, he's up market. And
Wagon wheels. Now I like the concept. They sound great, but it's kind of like not much chocolate on them. They're just don't do it for me. Never did.
Well, you're not
Marshmallow inside.
You're not old enough to know the old original wagon wheels.
That's
Oh
the
my
thing.
God.
See, if you thing is, a lot of this confectionery has changed over the years, isn't it? I remember Mars bars being the chocolate and the nougat. Everything about it was there was just that much more of it. Now it's
Chunkier, wasn't it?
They've reduced everything in size and just put more sugars in it, and it's not as good.
Yeah.
Absolutely right.
Though a dairy milk is still a nice bar of chocolate, I must confess.
Oh yeah,
I wish it was one of your 5 a day. I really do. So good. So, AD, singer of songs. Have you got anything coming up that you want to tell us about?
Yeah. Well, kind of not really local wise. I've got, and not imminently, but I've got a gig in Lyme Regis. If anybody's down there,
Yeah.
Scott
That's our
Matthews.
crowd. With Scott Matthews, Lyme Regis. When's that?
That is on May the 20th. So that's an outdoor gig. So in fact, that'll be my first show in over a year.
Wow.
A live show.
Live show. Yeah, of course.
Would you like us all to come with you? Do you want to put on a little minibus and we'll all come?
Jump on a train,
Yeah, we're all getting there. We have some wagon wheels and some mint Viscounts.
Yeah, so I got that. So that's great. I've got a few little things booked up in the autumn, but that's about it really. I've got actually, I probably wouldn't matter if I mentioned it. I guess I'm doing. Is it Mark Morris from the Blue Tones? Doing a support,
Okay,
doing a show with him in town here at Three Wise Monkeys.
nice.
So that'll be fun. That's on
When's
the
that, AD?
not until September, so that's the 30th. But yeah, so bits and bobs coming in over the sort of the latter part of the year. But I'm focused on writing on album the 3. So this next song, yeah, there's a link there.
There's a link there.
Might be a contender for that. So yeah, just focusing on that over the Easter break, just writing and knuckling down.
That's lovely. Well, if you want to check AD out, he's I'll put the link up as he's singing, but on Facebook he's AD Johnson UK. If you type that in, you'll find him. And check out those gigs coming up. We're lucky to have him with us. He's a smashing man, apart from the orange Viscount sort of thing going on. Apart from that, he's a great person. And we're looking forward to hearing this song. I think, is it a premiere? Is it the first time you've played this out, AD?
Well, it is, and it's kind of probably work in progress because I used this as an opportunity to like force myself to play something new, you know.
Yeah.
And so it's it will probably, as songs do, they sort of kind of rephrase things a little bit and maybe change the order of things a little bit. But I think I've almost got there. So yeah, this is a world premiere.
Oh, that's wonderful. I think it's a great thing that we can have artists coming on singing original material, but also trying out songs that they're sort of not fully got there yet, but sort of like they've formed the basis of. And it's a pleasure that we have someone like you trying them out on our show. So thank you very much, sir.
Well, this is what I've missed really, because I used to do that with live shows anyway. You'd always try out new things.
Of course, yeah.
So
yeah, and in a big way, you artists going back and doing shows is a big guide for us in going back to doing our physical memory afternoons, as regards to having entertainers and artists come along. We want to see that it works and they're out there doing it and they feel comfortable, because a lot of them, like you, are young and won't have had the vaccine, or so it's kind of like it's just different. It's a sort of funny way round, and we're going to see how it goes. Yeah. Anyway, let's get you to sing. We'll get you out of the way, ladies and gentlemen. The wonderful AD Johnson.
thank you. So as yet untitled.
I couldn't sleep for a restless mind. I just looked at the world outside my window. So a sight for sore eyes. Over rooftops and chimney pots, shining distant lights from tower blocks. So I saw a sight for sore eyes. And I wonder where you are. Do you dream among the stars tonight? Strings of lights and lampposts bright, they follow roads deep in the night. They lead to your door, lead to your door. And I wonder where you are. Do you dream among the stars tonight? Woodland Hills one more time. Rest my weary head, try sleep tight. Oh, one more time. Get some shut eye.
Something like that.
That is gorgeous, Adi. Really gorgeous.
Thank you very
Seriously, a lovely, lovely song. I mean, I was picking up the title as Sight for Sore Eyes, but I think Sandy's suggesting Restless Night. But
Both have been contenders in my
both
list.
have been contenders. But you are a sight for sore eyes indeed, and a sound for sore ears. That was really lovely. What you saying, Jeanette and Tom?
Oh,
Nothing.
Jeanette's disappeared.
Can't hear you, Jeanette.
Jeanette's.
She's been muted.
Oh, I know why. She's been muted.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I've been muted. It told me on my screen.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I heard
It's all right.
what it was. I was so enjoying Adi singing. I didn't move, and I could hear you and your sister chatting. And I thought, I just want to hear what he's singing. Sorry, Jeanette. So
Can we
sorry.
mute, can we
All
mute
right.
her again? I don't know.
Yeah, let's do that.
Permanently.
Yeah, nice song. Do you like that, Tom?
Yeah, it sounded great, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy ending as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, went a bit skew with there. But there you go.
I noticed different guitars that you hadn't got your shiny guitar. You've
No.
got a
They
Spanish.
knack it
Is
off.
it a Spanish guitar?
Yes, my
Yeah.
Beautiful.
yeah, it's handy.
What a lovely tone.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And so the next record I'm planning, I don't know, but I'm toying with actually using this for the whole thing. It's like
All right.
to have like a continuity in sort of tone
Yeah.
and feel. It's a
Totally.
mellow
Very nice.
quality to than the steel strings, you know.
Nothing
There
wrong
is.
with
That
a
was the tone. Yeah, really lovely and mellow. I liked
nothing
it.
wrong with a
Very warm.
nylon string in my eyes.
Yeah,
lovely.
Jono's got sporting a nice blue and
Yeah, that's
design one up on the left there. See?
yeah, that's some friend Ashley done that for me. Yeah, nylon string. Yeah, really beautiful. Let me quickly, because we're running low on time. Let's just get some of these comments out of the way. Liam Regis, let's go. Yeah, says Sandy. Free Wines Monkeys gigs noted for diary. A little chat with Tom, and Ellie says lovely voice. Janina, road trip. Yes, indeed. They're talking about it. Go and see AD. He's a brilliant. Such a brilliant overall performer, says Elmi.
Oh, thank you. Apart from
Lovely AD. Miss seeing you live, says Christine.
yeah, I miss playing for you guys.
AD, this is a winner, mate, says Tony. Seriously love it.
Oh, cheers, Tony.
Lovely tunes, Janina.
Elbow like.
Is there one that says elbow like? Beautiful music, says Linda. Applause from Jenny.
Very much, Jenny.
Carol says, loved that song. Superb.
Oh, great. That's good.
Tony, yeah, I can hear a lovely orchestral arrangement with this elbow like. That's not that elbow, it's the band, I think you mean. It's not like another sweetheart of a song. Oh, that says Sandy. Great singer, handsome entertainer.
Ooh,
Sylvia.
right, isn't it, Sylvia?
Yeah. Very relaxing song, really enjoyed. Amelia says, Amelie, sorry, my apologies. I'm saving words today, too lazy to speak English. Oui. Beautiful song, AD, says Barbara.
Thanks, Bob.
Nice song, Ken. Extremely beautiful and delicate, Marie. Love seeing you at the Art Centre, Adi, says Ella, Ellie. And Jan the Nan is missing you all. We're missing you, Jan the Nan, and we're missing Adi. I'm missing Tom and Jeanette. I can't get near them. It's the nearest we can get, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, unless we go in each other's gardens.
Yeah.
We can do that
We
now.
could do a garden tour, couldn't we? I think we might come back with a garden show. It might be nice to start back when we're ready, when it's safe and people have had the vaccine and that. But I just wanted to ask people, do you like us, according to the comments today, you do, but how do you think about us having original artists on, singing original songs? It's a change because of sort of we're just trying to avoid copyright issues. So we've had less artists, not that we don't love them, singing covers, though we do it a little bit. What do you think? Do you like it out there? We think it's great. We think Adi's great. And I think it's a humdinger of a song, that Adi. But do let us know if we're doing things right. We want to hear. Give us some feedback, please. And Annalisa says, please come and play live in Italy soon, Adi.
I'm there as soon as I can.
As soon as he's allowed out of the house, he'll be there. Sandy says original artist is the winning format. I think so. It's a lot more in keeping with our live shows at the Arts Centre that we've done over the years. But yeah, it seems to be working. Adi, we're going to rush you off just because we will run out of time and we want to get you back for one more, sir. Thank you for your beautiful music. We'll be back with you in a few minutes.
See you in a bit. Thank you.
Well, now. See if have you finished eating, Jeanette?
Yeah, biscuits are away. I've still got some cold tea left, but that's all
Let's have the poem of the week.
right.
No.
Sorry, you're doing it in the wrong order, Jono.
Oh.
Don't make me keep telling you off like this. It's chocolate bar of the week results first. Remember?
I've been overdoing it. I've had a bad week.
I'm sorry to have to be strong and firm with you here, Jono,
No,
but we need to keep to our
I
format.
kind of like your firmness. It makes me go a little bit red. Right. Now we have the winner of the biscuit bar of the week. Of course we do. Thank you, Jeanette. I'm an idiot. What are you saying? What was the people saying? Who would you say was going to be, or who will you report back was the biscuit bar of the week, please?
Well, I've called it chocolate bar of the week, and
Chocolate.
my printer ran out of coloured ink, so this is in old-fashioned black and whiteness.
Oh, yes, I can see it now. It's in old-fashioned black and whiteness. Wagon wheel.
Wagon wheels
Oh,
definitely win.
I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased. I'm sorry for you Viscount lovers. Adi and his orange ones. Wagon wheels have come through with a giantness. Oh, I'm going to find that one that my wife's left in the cupboard, and I'm going to have that tonight. It's in a gold wrapping, so it might be from the 70s, but I think it'll be all right.
Might be a proper sized one, mightn't it?
It might. be.
Yeah, it might. You might need two hands to hold it.
Well, that's that. And now it is time, if I'm right and I'm on the game, which I obviously am. Poem of the week.
It's poem of the week. It's sometimes short and sweet. It's poem of the week, and it's always magnifique.
Well, after thinking about biscuits and chocolate and all things bad for us, the poem I've decided to read this week is one by Spike Milligan, and it's called Teeth. And it's from my favourite book at the moment, that way around, 100 poems on the Underground from a while back. So, Teeth by Spike Milligan. English teeth, shining in the sun, a part of British heritage, aye, each and every one. English teeth, happy teeth, always having fun, clamping down on bits of fish and sausages half done. English teeth, heroes' teeth, hear them click and clack. Let's sing a song of praise to them. 3 cheers for the brown, grey and black. I think the English do have a reputation of having quite bad teeth with the Americans. And that's a very short poem, Jono, called Teeth by Spike Milligan.
I wasn't ready.
I know.
I was having a little lay down after that episode.
Let's
was.
see the colour of your teeth. Are they lovely and white, or are they
No,
brown, grey, and black?
they're off-white. In a
Ah.
60s style pop star, I have my teeth specially yellowed. British pop star of the 60s. I was told that I've overbrushed my teeth and I've taken off the top layer of enamel, and I think that's why they're not as white as they used to be. I was
Yeah,
like,
in America, they all have their teeth done, don't they, when they're young? I don't know if they've been whitened, but they certainly have them all straightened, and it's a big thing to have beautiful
Yeah,
teeth. And
they-
the English are known for really bad teeth.
yeah, Americans have them all taken out, and Ronald Reagan, he puts them all back in for them, all shined up good. Thanks for the feedback. Definitely original artist, says Linda. Sandy, original artist is a winning format. Carol says, sounds good. Yes, original artists. Barbara, original artist, original songs, original artist, 100%. Tony James, who has a number of times, he's a fine singer of songs, says, whilst I do miss singing on the show, I love the original stuff and seeing such talented people like Adi. Jeanette, very unusual, but was great. That's the poem. Elmi's laughing on her side like that. And Jenny's clapping. So that was lovely by Jeanette, but thanks for the comments. And for the regulars, it'd be helpful just to get some feedback. Do leave a comment if you want. Is the show sort of like, is it still working for you? Is it helping you? Is it something nice in the week, or something you enjoy? Or is it something you kind of like could do without? I doubt you're going to have people here on there bothering to say, yeah, I hate your show. I really could do without it. Do let us know. It's sort of like, I just want to get a flavour of it. And I get that when I speak to you, but I can't speak to everybody on the phone. But do let us know if it's working for you, if it's helping you at all. Particularly those who perhaps who you don't have to say it out loud, but perhaps who have been lonely over the lockdown. I know there's been lots of people living on their own who've struggled with that, of all ages. It's something that's apparent right across the country now, isn't it? Loneliness, and it's something we're working on. We're just trying to keep people connected. And I also thought, I think we mentioned it in our newsletters, but if you wanted to give us a number and you wanted to try and reach somebody else, I thought like we could have a thing called Phone a Friend, and you could sort of like, we could swap numbers with you and you can get a friend to call you and vice versa. Jenny says, I hate it, Jono. That's why I'm here.
That's what we want.
Elmi was laughing at the poem. Christine loved the poem. Very funny poem, Jeanette. Oh, it's coming through in a flourish now, Jeanette. Elmi says, it's a feel-good afternoon. Thank you. Love a bit of Woman Toasty Club, said Sandy. Thank you. We love the Woman Toasty Club in any format, says Ellie. Thank you, Ellie. And thank you, Jan the Nan. I know you love to party all night. That's a little thing that we know about. Yeah, thank you. Now we have time for, hold on, I'm watching for Jeanette's hand to come up. No, stop. No.
Is that what it sounds like?
Yes, stop now, Jono. You foolish boy.
Oh, God.
You should have muted her.
Yeah, keep me on mute. You know you want to.
That was,
Oh, no, that's Tom.
that was getting me back for muting, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Jono, stop now. Stop now. You must stop. It's not the poem of the week yet. I don't know what that accent is. Sorry, Jeanette.
Sounds just like me.
And can I just say, Jeanette, she's looking really lovely today, and it's got a very nice top on. It's kind of a little bit retro style, but
Aw.
it's just really pretty.
It's very pretty. And yeah, I like that. It was a present from
Can you give us a
Jade
twirl?
a couple of years ago.
Yeah, can you give us
I
a
could give you
12?
a 12. You just see my cardigan.
Oh yeah, you don't want to see the
That's
cardigan.
all right.
It's very pretty. It's really embroidered and lovely.
And
Very
Tom,
nice.
your grey top is like really nice, grey, nice and greyish. Very nice, Tom. Yeah, you look. But ladies, he is looking very handsome, isn't he? I have to say
He
that.
always looks handsome. You both
He's a
do.
very handsome man, that Tom, and he's looking healthy. I don't know what he does. It's wagon wheels, I can imagine.
Diet of wagon wheels and orange Viscount biscuits. Yeah.
Yeah, he does a bit of that feng shui on the garden, you know. Feng shui. No, I'm joking.
Is that like Tai Chi?
Yeah, that as well. It's whatever he's doing, it's worked for him. Well read poem, Jeanette. Tom Hardy's got on there and says rubbish. He's talking about the show and the poem, I guess. Sylvia says, loves the show, only trouble, can't always get on. Sylvia, let's have a chat on the phone. Let's see if we can get somebody round to help you soon as they're allowed to come with some technical expertise. And I do have, through the local council, they have people that come around and help people. They could provide laptops and tablets and such like. I could read on, but we need to get that back, Mr. A.D. Johnson. Let me find him. If I can find him, he's disappeared. So we'll wait to see if he comes back on, and I'll read the comments. Oh, wait a minute. Here he is. 3, 2, 1. A.D. Johnson. Whoa, you made it just in time, mate.
So I realised I disappeared from your screen there.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to put a 50 pence in the meter, in the AD meter.
Yeah.
Well, you're back with us. People, if they want to find you, they can go to adjohnson.co.uk. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I think the site's down at the moment.
It is. I tried to get on just now and I couldn't get on.
I think it's I need to get the certificate sorted out.
Yeah.
That'll be what it is. But if you want to hear the music, they can go to what was it, AD Johnson at bandcamp.com if they want to hear it, go on there.
AD Johnson at bandcamp.com. Could you write that in, Tom, and then I'll share that while AD's singing?
You might want to search it, because I think, where did I write it down? Oh, here we go. Here it is. It is adjohnson.bandcamp.com. Yeah. And
I can heartily recommend his albums and his material. Excuse me. It's lovely albums. And we greatly look forward to him coming with the next one. But for now, we're going to get out of your way because the clock's ticking and we want you back. We want you. We want you.
A cover or an original? Oh, that's put them on the spot, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we might get taken off air. That's the problem. How like the original is the cover.
Ooh, he's gonna cover one of his own songs. Ada, you do what you want. You do whatever you fancy, my friend.
Okay, mate. Okay.
Oh, decisions.
Put me on the spot now.
Do you want us to choose?
Well, we've got Sunny Afternoon by the Kinks or Pink Flamingo.
Oh, we love
Johnson.
Oh,
Pink Flamingo, if I can vote for that, please.
There you go.
I love that song so much. The album that is on is in my car permanently.
10 years old now.
I know. I remember because I was singing in a support band at your album launch 10 years ago. And I do remember it was lovely.
It's called Tell the Worry Dolls then, and he's going to sing it for us now, it seems, because Jeanette's in charge.
Sorry.
Pink Flamingos! Pink Flamingos, Jenna and Eddie!
I insist, original!
Not now! Pink Flamingos, no sunny afternoon. That's how she speaks.
Yeah.
We love her. Let's get him on. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful...
Thanks, gang. Okay, here we go then. By popular demand, request, Pink Flamingos.
Pink flamingos, I'd been lying there amongst my clothes. Underneath them there, when I should have hidden them somewhere. Well, I'll put them in a background tight, and then I'll stop and settle right outside. It's just one of many things, all the things that remind me of you. Green Goldman grapes, I've been sitting on a 7 weeks. They're tokens of that night. When the winding line, the future looks bright. Well, there's one for you, there's one for me. I think I'll have it with a cup of tea. These are some of many things. I'm the things that remind me of you. I'm the things that remind me of ba 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 ba. Ba ba na 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 na. Sing along. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba na 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 na. Whoa! Once in a night, your name is found on my street name. No campaign, no escape. Oh, the answer is to move away. And now I walk a long way to town, and yet persist on writing this song down. This song for many things. I'm the thing that remind me of you. I'm the thing that remind me of you. These are songs. I'm the things that remind me of you. Things that remind me of you.
AD Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic, AD. Good
you, man.
choice, Jeanette. Good choice.
Fantastic song. I love that.
Yeah. I'll leave you with one comment. Elmi says, so lovely. Could listen to for hours and hours to this talented artist.
Oh, bless. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. It's a joy to have you on, AD, and you are a talented artist. So there we go.
Pleasure to be on the show again. And I've lost count of how many times it is now, but it's always brings a smile to my face and leaves me with a little kick in my step. So thank you.
Yeah, well, it's lovely music aligned to sort of like just general silliness and just having a laugh, really, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's great.
Thanks for the lovely comments from people as well.
Yes.
I'm sure to check those out. AD, there's loads for you, and there's some nice ones about our show. Thank you very much. It helps us just to check in to see how people are feeling about it, and it helps us sort of like build in futures to say this is what people are feeding back to us. So do send us a comment if you want to at any time about what we're doing, or send us a message. If you haven't got the newsletter coming to you regularly and you'd like it, particularly if you're in the UK, just send me your address and I can get that sent out to you. Yeah, that's it. We're going to go to the outro credits. So we should firstly say once again, thanks for AD for coming on, mate. Yeah, really great. And you're back again soon. He will be back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't fear. And do go and check him out as he starts to get back into the scene in the coming months, coming into the summer and autumn. I'm sure you're going to see his name about lots because he's normally out there doing lots of gigs. But yeah, thanks, AD. Great new song, and the other songs were beautiful as well. Really well played.
Thank you very much, John. Yeah, and
thanks, mate. Yeah. I'm only taking you off because we've need one space for the outro credits, you see, and I need to get that ready. See. Thanks, AD. We'll speak to you soon. That's AD Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Great guy. Thanks to Tom and Jeanette, as always, and the National Lottery.
Thank you.
And the National Lottery Community Fund for supporting our work, and Colchester Borough Council also for supporting our work. We will see you again. We're back now every week, Fridays at 1, right the way through till second or third week in December, I believe, all going well. We'll see how it goes. We'll be coming back to you in a physical sense, but we'll get an idea of when that will be as we get the information from the government when they try out things like with audiences, shows with audiences. We want to see how that goes. So no date set yet, but we want to get everyone vaccinated, safe and well, and then we can come back to you. I'm whittling on. From Jeanette, it's
see you all next week.
From Tom, it's
Bye.
And from me, thanks very much for being there. We'll see you again next week. Let me find the outro credits. There they are. See you again next week, 1 o'clock. Bye.
We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so, but putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. you'll be welcome with a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe 2 or 3, wrapped in a little white cloth, cooking for hours in the old iron pot. There's a jam roly-poly for tea, enough for you and Dad and Grandma and me. What did we like the most? Fish paste sandwich or peas on toast? Nothing could come